Alcione has really put on some size.
She really has.
She was the most conditioned athlete the last 2 years prior. She just needed to put on some size.
Okay. Well, a lot of times that you put on size and you sacrifice the quality. It looks by the quads and the shoulders. She brought quality in with that new size.
Yes. And I think because she's so good at dieting and her conditioning that she didn't sacrifice.
That was a great side chest, by the way. Yes, they did not, because her side chest was very conditioned, that's right.
Please welcome your next competitor from Brazil, Leyvina Barros.
Now, Leyvina, she's in her back. The amount of muscle that she carries on her back. She's in better shape this year. She won the Tampa Pro to qualify.
Not a slouch show. I'm trying to think of who she reminds me of from the early 2000s, like a Yaxeni or a Cat.
Yaxani.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Yaxani.
Yep. I was obscure.
Yes, you're on point. She is really nice, a nice balanced physique. Now let's look at that, the depth, look at the size that she carries on her back.
Oh,
look at the back.
Way to open it up too.
And she is in better condition, tight in her glutes.
Great pose for her.
And the Brazilians are just taking over. They bring it. They really do.
They really do.
They do. So we know she's working. She comes from a place where she has all the tools she needs to get better.
Yeah. It looks like she's having fun out there. That's a good pose.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your next competitor from Italy, Nadia Capotosto.
All right, her third Olympia appearance. She won the Toronto Pro this year to punch her ticket to the Olympia.
Yes.
She's very conditioned.
She is. I remember first meeting her. She also just competed in the Leyvina Barros Classic. Placed second.
Can I say a quick buonasera a tutti persone d'Italia? All of her fans back in Italy, all of her family and friends. Familia and amici. She was just doing what you're supposed to as a female bodybuilder posing. Putting some grace and some beauty in those moves.
And I'm going to say this is probably the best I've seen her. She looked amazing when I first met her in Romania. Yeah, she won the Romania Muscle Fest in 20 and 21. Look at the striations. Yeah. She is hard as a rock. She looks like stone.
She is working this routine. Yes.
Good job.
Right, thank you, Nadia.
Good job. Oh, she says, oh no, I want to finish my routine. I love music like this.
So do I. Okay, that is a great pose.
And is this an Italian? This music, the song.
Yes. She is a phenomenal poser.
She is in amazing shape. Wow. She really does look like stone.
Great job.
Great job.
Always wait for the big finish. Thank you, Nadia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your next competitor from South Africa, Tiana Flex.
All right, no pressure if you're born with a last name like Flex. This is her first Olympia qualification. She won the Masters Olympia.
Yes. She's from South Africa. She came so close to winning a triple O. So she's been competing. I was there early part of this year, May. So she's been competing since May.
Wow, that's a long time to stay
Long
conditioned.
time. And her conditioning, amazing.
Letting this play out with Tiana. She's got a beautiful routine. She's making the most of her first Olympia appearance. She looks wonderful.
To be competing all year since May.
Yeah.
And to show up in this type of condition is really impressive.
I don't think people can truly understand
No, I
that.
don't think they can.
So if she was competing in May, she was 12 to 16 weeks out, she started her diet. So you're talking January, February, she started her diet, and here we are in October.
Absolutely. It's amazing. Wow. Congratulations. Very impressive, Tiana.
Very impressive first Olympia. Here's another first Olympia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your next competitor.
Yes.
From right here in Las Vegas, Nevada,
And Selyka.
Hunter
She
Henderson.
won the triple O.
This is Hunter Henderson.
It's Hunter Henderson. She won my show.
Yes, she did.
Hunter has some nice size on her.
Yes.
She won my show. And you can see in that position her glutes.
Glutes and quads.
And if she needs to get tighter.
Yeah.
But you can see that it's there.
So much quality mass.
Nice calves. Wow.
She's another one with stellar shoulders. Those delts are really well shaped and capped.
It's always nice. to see how the female bodybuilders have all stepped up. And we're seeing beautiful structures. And it's just a matter of time for them as far as bringing it all together.
Yeah. And I'm seeing a few
new
few names here that we really needed with great physiques.
Yes.
Keep the ranks of the women bodybuilders growing.
Several times this year. She
Ladies and
competed in
gentlemen, please
Tampa.
welcome your next competitor from Grand Prairie, Texas, Lynette Jones.
Here we go.
And Ashley is an amazing poser. She was a gymnast. You see some moves sometimes. I've seen her do things as if she's on a balance beam, and she has great control of the floor. Look at this. And she's really got great shape. She did a lot since the Olympia thing. Great poser. Wow. Look at how her glute pops up from the front. And see this move? Similar, that's a move you can see on a balance beam.
That was
Takes a lot. Crisp separation.
I like her physique a lot.
And she's growing into her body.
Yeah. Well, we talk about it a lot. She let her body determine the class. Didn't try to force it in. She outgrew figure, she outgrew physique, and here we are.
Yes. And look at this.
And look, wow.
The flexibility. Look at that.
The crowd's going crazy.
Yes. Look at those quads popping. Look at that quad popping up. Amazing. Very precise. Love her transition from the floor.
Effortless.
She qualified by being, right now she's ranked 3rd in the world.
I think she's going to stay in that top 3 tonight. Yeah, she's got a future. She's got a big future.
Look at that. Sassy.
Give it up for Little Hercules.
I love it. Great job, Ashley.
Phil Heath is back. Were you partying with Little John?
Oh my gosh. Do you remember when Little John
Please
actually did my
welcome your
music for the
next
Olympia one year?
competitor from Chandler, Arizona.
I'll remind you after the break.
Kovaleva.
I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's Natalia.
Second Olympia qualification.
She's ranked 5th in Olympia. And she's so, she has a seductive way. When I first saw her in Chicago, look at the eyes.
Intense.
And I think she looks better than she did at the Rising Phoenix.
I think she looks a lot better than she did 2 years ago as well. She's
Yes.
a lot more conditioned
Yes,
and a
she
lot more
is.
balanced.
Look at those shoulders, those arms. And really, she's known as the largest female bodybuilder in
Yes.
the world. Yes, she looks tighter. Glutes. And Natalia's tall.
Joelito, la batería está cargada.
Yeah. To fill out the frame and actually show the conditioning, it's never easy. That's really all she's missing from the rear shots.
Yes.
Because her being so tall,
Yes.
it's you're gonna see it more.
Yeah.
But it is easier, in my opinion, for the shorter athletes to actually come in better shape, right? They don't have as much mass.
Yes.
That's a great
Yeah,
shot
it's a
for
great,
her.
it is a great
All
shot.
right,
Yes.
Natalia.
Great job, Natalia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your next competitor from Tucson, Arizona, Melissa Teich.
All right. Chicago Pro Champ this year to punch her ticket to the Olympia. Texas Pro champ over her career, a couple times in the Arizona Pro. She's been competing for 11 years, a lot of quality mass.
And she, I believe, are pretty positive that she was on the Olympia stage as women's physique. So she transitioned from women's physique into women, female bodybuilding.
I seem to remember that.
Yes. And she, in women's physique, hard as a rock. She would get so super lean. And look, you can see it right there.
That
Look at
back
her,
shot.
Look at those calves. Look at how tight she is in her hamstrings.
Look at that back.
Strong shot right there.
Yes.
You see the striations
Yes.
in the triceps during the back lats.
If I look like that, I don't know if I'd turn back around. I'd hit that for about 45 seconds.
Yes.
What did Arnold say? If you got the pose, you hold it. If you ate there, you get out of it. She needs to hold that a little longer.
Her back just, look
Yes.
at that.
Yes.
And we all know, like, when it comes to leg development and back development, that is a lot of work.
Yes.
That was
look at that.
another Sarah Villegas quality,
Absolutely.
Quads and hamstrings
Yes.
and glutes, all that tying in together, it flows really nice.
What's so impressive, what I love is the fact that when you have a competitor move from women's physique into bodybuilding and they're known for their conditioning, and she trained very hard, so there was no question for her, no doubt to make that transition.
She had her packing on some mass.
She just, she brings it in, she pushes the other girls to not be sloppy.
That's
and
right.
And to bring the conditioning as well.
Your next competitor.
Keep 'em honest.
Toledo, Ohio.
Honest.
Ángela Yeo.
All right.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love Teach's posing, her presentation. You can see like with her choice of music. She does some really unique poses, so I'm just gonna sit back and chill and watch this. She's put on size too. Her choice of music.
You want to talk about somebody who's been
Yes.
making the champ work harder?
Yes.
It's this one right here.
And she, in her facial expression, she tells it through. That says a lot. See that? That move. Look at that.
Okay, that is a great shot for her.
That's a great shot. Very unique. Very. Her moves just so smooth.
Very graceful. Oh, that's another
Look
great
at
shot.
that. Look at that pose. Look at that. That angle. Amazing.
That is
Look at
amazing.
that. And this is what's so great about the posing routines. You can bring your individuality to the stage.
Really
it's not just about
vascular.
side chest and back double biceps.
Well, she's
Look
got
at that.
She has developed her onstage persona.
Look at that. Look at how hard she is.
Arms and delts are phenomenal this year.
You gotta talk about the abs right there, like how deep they were on that shot.
Correct.
Man.
And Angie, she's put on size. She's also a master. Watch her in the pose down next to Andrea Shaw. She'll rise up on her toes.
Yeah. Make herself
To
bigger.
make herself bigger.
You guys have pointed that out twice. I've never
It's
noticed
so
it.
funny. I'm laughing. I'm like, should I have done that?
It
Not another sand.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't work. It makes physique just makes your calves look smaller.
Miss Olympia champion.
Here we go.
Andrea Shaw.
Watch how she walks out, guys. Look how the muscle press
Look
is
at
so
her
tight
shoulders.
against it. Look how the muscle presses up against the freaking skin.
Right.
Come on.
Brings the beauty to this division, that is for sure.
Beautiful skin.
Yes.
Very nice color.
Whoa, that is a great pose. All right, here's the thing, if you're watching at home and when I'm with 15 Olympias between the two of you,
Yes.
you gotta have the body to do some of these poses.
Yes.
Or you're gonna disappear when you get sideways.
Absolutely.
Look at the feathers in those quads.
And this right here are side shots. Her in person when you're close to her,
Yep.
looking at her chest development, just the size, like that's impressive. On women especially sometimes, you know.
Look at the tie-in of that left knee. We're watching a very polished physique.
Yes.
Wow, look
So,
at
look
that.
at that quad. Somebody tried to say she needs more quads. I'm like, she does not need more quads.
She could donate some and still have too much.
Absolutely.
What happens, and I'm sure this happened to you, Linda, is that people get bored when they see you win so much that they have to say something to
Yes.
entertain themselves, right? And she has just one of those physiques that is generational.
Looks like
Nice.
on her way.
Nice presentation. Great job, Andrea.
Way to go, champ.
Wow.
She did it. Yeah, like you guys were saying this morning, when you look at the lineup and you go across and you just look at that person that stands out, there's just everything about her hair, her makeup, her smile, her complexion, her